Hi, fourth graders. We are on our math lesson number 7 today. And today we are looking at two things. We're going to again review the array or area model for 2 by 2 multiplication equations. And then we're also going to think about estimating and checking to see if our answers make sense by using an estimate first to check our work. So today, the first thing I'm going to look at is looking at 17 times 26 as our equation. And if I go back to what I learned about rounding earlier in the year, I know 17 is close to 20, so I would think of that as a 20. And then 26 is close to 30. So if I think about the equation 20 times 30, I would have an estimate that my answer should be about 600. Now as I go through and solve using the area model, and sometimes you'll even see this written as finding partial products, because each of these boxes have a product in them because we're multiplying. Product is the answer when we multiply. In this box, my equation is going to be 20 times 10. Then this line is 20 still, so this box is 20 times 7. Think a moment, what's going to go in this box? The equation of 10 times 6. And last of all, I have a partial product right here of 7 times 6. I go through and answer. This is 200. 27 times is 140. 10 6 times is 60, and 7 times 6 is 42. Now I have some other lines written down below, and you're going to see this sometimes as a way again of showing your work. And what they're really asking you to do is the same thing you've done in the boxes. So this equation of 20 times 10, then I want to still use my 10 right here, 10 times 6. Then I'm going to use my 7. I did 7 times 20, and then I did 7 times 6. So those are the partial products of what we have in our boxes. If I add 200 plus 140 plus 60 plus 42, my answer is 10 plus 4 is 14, 2, 3, 446. Now is 446 close to 600? It's not too far off, but I have to remember that here I rounded up, and here I also rounded up. So we would call this an overestimate because both of these numbers went over the amount. So it is a larger estimate, but we're still fairly close. So that would be an estimate for that equation. Your work that you're going to have today for Monday is you are going to solve using the partial products and breaking apart with the equations in a line and solving it. This one you have two different amounts to compare. And then the last one, again, solve and rewrite your equations in the blanks. Okay. The one you have for Tuesday is you're going to look at the equation, give an estimate, and then solve it by using the area model, or if you'd like to use the ratio table that we practiced earlier as a strategy, either one of those would be great for you to practice. Okay, so your work, again, just continue with 2 by 2 multiplication. I'm going to erase this one on the board. And if you feel you've got it, and you'd like to go start on your work, you're welcome. If you'd like to see one more example, stay on and we'll do one as another example. Okay, this time I'm going to get a different pen that writes a little darker. There we go. Here's my box. Box. Let's do 34 times 47. Okay, so I'm thinking for an estimate first. 34 rounds to 30. 47 would round to 50. 3 times 5 is 15. 10 times, I have 2 zeros that I'm working with. My answer should be around 1,500. I'm going to break my 34 apart, 30 and 4. I'm going to break the 47 apart as 40 and 7. My first equation is going to be 30 times 40. My next equation, I'm going to take my 30, because this line is still 30, times 7. This, I'm going to take my 4 times 40. 4 times 40. And my last equation, 4 times 7 equals 4 times 3 is 12, 1200. 4 times 4 is 16, 1 0. 3 times 7 is 21, 1 0. And 7 times 4 is 28. 1,200 plus 160 plus 210 plus 28. My estimate was 1,500. Well, I might be pretty close. Let's see. 8. 2 plus 1 is 3 plus 6 is 9. 2, 4, 5, and 1. 1,598, and my estimate was 1,500. This one, our estimate went down. This one, our estimate went up a little. So we have pretty good chances we'll get close. One's over and one's under, getting closer than we did when both went over. Okay, so your work Monday and Tuesday, you are practicing again the area model. You're using estimating, and you are also writing the equations. You can write them in the box, but also notice how we can write them in a line of continuing to add those numbers together. Okay, so have a good time with your work Monday and Tuesday, and Wednesday we are going to learn one more strategy for 2 by 2 multiplication. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.